Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for watching videos slash podcast episode. What we're gonna talk about today is anime. Who doesn't love anime? I know you guys do, and I do too. We're gonna name this today Cosmic Legend, the story of Saint Seiya. Who doesn't know Saint Seiya? Well, Saint Seiya is a character, however, is the name of a very special anime I grew up with. Japanese anime. Just clarify. Saint Seiya known also as Knights of the Zodiac, and that's what I know it. I watched it in Spanish the first time. It made its debut in October 11, 1980. So it has years. It's been around for a while. It was created by Sami Kumurada. Let me see. Kurumada. Masami Kurumada. So this anime brought to the table Greek mythology, battles, and legendary fights. Saints, they call it. Armor. It was epic when I first watched. Saint Seiya had 114 episodes from the original series. It ended in April 1st, 1989. Through the years, they actually made a name for themselves. It actually had a lot of fans in a lot of countries, not just Japan. It went all over the world. It was very strong anime, Latin American community. I'm from Guatemala, so that's where I first watched it. So it became such a strong anime. It inspired a lot of people with their crazy emotional fights, good versus evil, always making good triumph and making the characters suffer and go through very hard times, and at the end having friends, having a brotherhood is what make them always succeed, having faith and never giving up. Fights were very good and extreme, and that just created a whole connection between you and the character. You wanted to be like that because they inspire you. Saint Seiya became a cultural phenomenon and influenced a lot of kids through the years. And now we are adults, and still it made a big influence. That not giving up, that always keep fighting no matter what, and have a purpose in life and defend what you believe is just so strong with it. It's just the base and the core of the whole anime. It doesn't matter if you're going against the world. If you believe it, you can triumph. And let's fast forward. It's 2024. Sensei is still going strong. Sensei still has millions of fans, millions of followers. It's still a big topic. Big anime in anime. Still big topic in figures. So many action figures. It still is well talk about it. There's still a lot of products about Saint Seiya. I still watched, and after the original, they still made other Saint Seiya animes that are connected to the original or are a spin-off. However, it still brings fans to the table. I think the action figures are a big part of it that keeps it alive. People like me, we like to collect. It just connects us with our past, and it brings those emotions back. And that's what makes this anime successful. And having an action figure makes you want to watch the show. So it's just a never ending cycle, and that's what I believe it keeps it very strong. And because of this cycle that people still watch, still love the series, it's still gonna go on. Maybe they're not gonna make another anime, maybe they just think it was enough. However, it still has a strong presence in the anime, in the convention, cosplay, in the action figure section, and it's a legend already. People talk about Saint Seiya. I talked to my kid about Saint Seiya. I watched mates, I rewatched the mates, and I'm gonna show him the anime. So the presence still there, still strong, and very important because it brings a whole sense of morality, basic values, friendship, loyalty, and standing for what you believe. Believe it or not, that influenced as a kid when we were watching it. When we saw people doing wrong and getting beat up in Saint Seiya for what they believe, but at the end they had the opportunity to fight and win. It's a whole character that you build up, and I think this anime is one of the pioneers. It made me love anime. Through the year, I haven't stopped watching any animes, and it just have built my character. And I still watch anime. However, the animes have two more adult directed stories. But Saint Seiya is still a very kids friendly, and I love it. Even though the story now that I watch, I criticize it a little bit that it could have done a better job writing it and telling it. However, it was meant for kids. Now we're as adults, we still love it. So we still gotta have that love for it. And there's still a lot of stories that could be told. Netflix tried to remake it. However, I don't. It went very well. I think Netflix changed too many things. The whole original soul out of the anime, the animation, I think, didn't help it. Then the story, something like that has to be remade by fans and people that understand. Netflix, I think, tried. They didn't make it. However, it was sad to see something like that not be flourish and progress. I like Gundam. Gundam is another one. We'll talk about it. Sensei is still here in my heart and it's still a powerhouse. And I believe it's still gonna be for another 30 years until our generation. We'll have a new remake or anything, or kids will find it again and they're gonna get back to life. However, it's just a cycle. It's not gonna lose fans due to what it means, what it brings to the table, the action story, the whole having armor is just very epic, and it's time. It was not very common, and that is the whole soul of uniqueness. It wasn't just fighting, it was fighting by having an armor, having cosmos energy, just having the skills, getting almost killed, going to the underworld, all those things. It made it so good. That was so different than Dragon Ball that we can't even compare them. They are two different kind of levels. Of course, Dragon Ball is a phenomenon. Seiya, I think, could have been a lot more than what it was. It just ended up too quick. And I think that's everything we're gonna talk about Saint Seiya today. Guys, enjoy and like it. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below, and we'll go deeper into the next. We're gonna look at character. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Have a good one and enjoy.